Welcome to today's blog post. I want to continue reflecting with you on waiting. How's everybody's patience doing? How are you with gaining perspective in our times? You know, how much longer is life going to continue this way? We really don't know. I suspect that you're like most people I talk to, that there's good days and there's really hard days. There's ups and there's downs, and it seems like we can just kind of be all over the place. As we wonder, as we wait, wondering, what will our province do? When will some restrictions start to loosen? When can we hit the pause button again and resume some of the many things in our lives that have been put on hold? It's good for us to continue to wonder what it means to wait on the Lord. Last time, we looked at waiting prospectively. Today, I want to talk about waiting God-centrically. We continue to allow Habakkuk to guide us, and a sermon from years ago that has helped me in my own personal seasons of waiting for healing. Some have called Habakkuk a little book of Job, a sort of mini Job. And do you recall where the book of Job begins? Satan comes to God and asks him, God, does Job serve you for nothing? I mean, look at Job. He looks like he loves you for yourself, but he actually, God only loves the things that he gets out of his relationship with you. Look at all the things you've given him. Look at how richly you've blessed him. God, take it away and you'll see what happens. Take away his family, take away his health, take away his money, his success. Just strip it all away and then you'll see. You'll see he's only loving you for the things that he gets out of you. In one way, he might be right. I mean, there are things that we get out of our relationship with God, right? Aren't there? I think about it. We get forgiveness. We get love. We get acceptance. We get freedom from shame and guilt. We get the promises of eternal life. We get hope for this life, hope for future, hope for even beyond this life. There are many blessings and benefits of being in relationship with God, right? Now think about it. If somebody loved you and they got a lot of benefits out of their relationship with you, and then something happened to you so that they no longer got those benefits out of their relationship with you. Maybe you got really sick and you just couldn't be present with them in the way that you used to be able to. Or maybe you lost money or influence that they benefited from. Whatever that might look like. Suppose they stopped getting stuff out of their relationship with you and so they dropped you. How would you feel? No doubt you'd feel betrayed, wouldn't you? Or perhaps dehumanized. I mean, they only loved you for the things they got from you. You might think they didn't really love me. They only loved the things that I was able to give them. And yet, how easy is it for us to relate to God like this? How many people have said things like this? I used to go to church. I used to pray. But God never gave me anything. I never got anything out of it. So I'm out. You know what it means to wait on the Lord? It means to love him for who he is in himself. It means to be faithful even when you're getting nothing out of it. In fact, it's often in times of great trouble where things are stripped away that God does this work in us. When our relationship with him begins to shift away from this self-interested, God, what have you done for me lately, sort of place, to a relationship of real love. Waiting on the Lord is an opportunity to grow closer and deeper in our relationship with God for just who God is. The opportunity just to be in his presence, to enjoy him for himself. Tim Keller puts it this way: if you stick with him, and if you learn how to love him no matter what, if you learn to be faithful to him even though you're getting nothing out of it at all, when the darkness lifts, you will find the pressure has turned your heart, that lump of coal, into a precious diamond. Lord, teach me to wait God-centrically. That is my prayer right now. Make this more than just waiting for life to return to normal. Oh God, make it way more than that. May my heart be drawn closer and closer to you. You are the one that I'm ultimately waiting for. You are the one that I ultimately long for. It's communion, it's fellowship with you, God. That's my heart's desire. And so, God, would you stir it afresh in me, I pray. Renew my deep love for you, God. And may the pressures of this time and all that is yet to still come, may they all result in more diamonds emerging from this lump of coal. That's my prayer for myself. That's my prayer for you as we learn to wait on the Lord together. Be blessed.